Don't rock the jukebox, I wanna hear some Jones, 'cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. It don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? My name's Keith Williams, and welcome to our channel Fret More, where we fret more, stress less, make a whole lot of music. Tonight we're going to do a little fretting on a Alan Jackson song, Don't Rock the Jukebox, and so we're excited about doing that for you. It's just 4 chords, actually 3 chords for the most part. In each verse there's one little extra chord thrown in there. So anyway, we're going to get right into it, and appreciate y'all tuning in once again. I'm just going to move the camera down here real quick and try to get a little bit better view of the fretboard, and we'll get right on things, okay? All right, here we go. It's, like I say, it's in G, okay? So this is G chord we're going to be using right here. There's a couple different ways to play G, 2 or 3 ways actually, but this is the way we're going to be playing it tonight. Just 2nd fret, 1st finger, 2nd fret on the 5th string, okay? Your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, okay? And then still on the 3rd fret, your 3rd finger is going to come down here on the B string, which is the 2nd string, and then your 4th finger again on the 3rd fret on the E string or the 1st string, okay? All right, just got a pretty sound right there, doesn't it? All right, so anyway, it's going to start out just like that, okay? We're just going to strum that and start singing. I'm not even sure if he strums it. I think he just maybe starts singing on the record, but we're gonna strum it. Sometimes it's just good to get that key in your head so that you don't start out on the wrong note when you start singing. But anyway, then we're gonna go to C, okay? And C is just the 1st fret, 1st finger, 2nd string, the B string, okay? And then our 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, on the 4th string, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. So it's just 1, 2, 3. And we're going to strum 5 strings there. Of course, on the G, we were strumming all 6 because we had them all covered. And there's our C chord. All right, now we're going to do D, okay? It's going to be 4 strings, and our D is just 1st finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string. And that's a G string. Okay, and 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the 1st string, the E string, and then your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and that is our B string. Okay, we're going to just strum 4 strings there. So most of the time throughout this song, we're just going to be alternating, like in this case, the D chord, we're going to do 4th and 3rd. Okay, I'll show you a little bit more about the strumming pattern once we get into it. C is just going to be 5th and 4th. Okay, and then the G string is 6th and 5th. Okay, and then the other chord is an A chord. And again, that's just one time. I think it's just one time. Yeah, one time in each verse. So it's not something throughout, but and people play an A different. I learned to play it this way. It's the way my dad taught me to play it, and I just use the flat part of my finger. You can maybe see the indentions there on the 3rd and 4th string of the 2nd fret, and then my 2nd finger goes on the 2nd string of the 2nd fret, and then it's just strumming 5 and 4. Okay. Now, if you can't play it that way, because I know sometimes trying to get a sound out of that, if you're a beginner trying to get that to sound right, it is tough to do. You kind of get some dead notes there. So if you want to do all 3 strings, you can do that still, or all 3 fingers. All 3. You have 4, I guess. But anyway, doing 3 fingers on 3 strings is what I was trying to say. So then you can just do your 1st finger on the 4th string, 2nd finger on the 3rd string, and your 3rd finger on the 2nd string, and then it's just 5 and 4. So it might be a little easier. It just depends on how big your fingers are. If you've got kind of bigger fingers, it might be a little harder to get those in there like that. But you can make that work for sure. So anyway, that's the chord progression, or not the progression, but that's the 4 chords anyway. So anyway, we're going to start out with this. We're going to go through the whole song. We're not going to do a lead in this. We're just going to skip that. May do that for a more advanced lesson. And sometimes just playing around the campfire, or you're playing at a vineyard or brewery or whatever, just out on the porch. You don't you may not want to do any lead stuff, and like I said, if you're a beginner, you're not comfortable with doing that, you're just kind of concentrating on changing chords right now. So anyway, we're just going to stick with that and kind of keep it simple in that. So all right, here we go. Don't rock the jukebox, I want to hear some Jones, 'cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Now, there's a little ditty here you can do if you want to, when and it does that at the end of actually the end of each chorus anyway. I think it may do it at the verses. I can't remember, but we'll see when we get there. I'll know how it feels, so I'll know if it does or not. But before you punch that bird, could I make one request? Okay, so it's just if you want to do this part, you don't have to. You can just go straight to it and do kind of like we did. Before you punch that number, could I make one request? Don't rock the jukebox. So you could just do that. If you want to do the ditty, it goes like this. Before you punch that number, could I make one request? So it's just the 4th string. So it's 3rd fret, 2nd fret, and I go up, down, up. So it's down, up, open, down, and then the 1st fret, 5th string, and then we just go back to the G. So we're hitting that 6th string on the 3rd fret. Okay. So like I say, you could leave that out and just be strumming. Before you punch that number, could I make one request? And go right into it, or you could do it this way. Before you punch that number, could I make one request? Don't rock the jukebox, I want to hear some Jones, 'cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since the baby's gone. Jukebox, play me a country song. And you can do that ditty again, or you could just leave it. So don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Well, I ain't got nothing against rock and roll. Let me get the strumming pattern. I didn't really explain that, but let me make sure you get that okay. So I ain't got, so it's just up, down. I don't think I did that backwards. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. It's kind of hard to do that when you're playing it. But anyway, so it's I ain't got nothing against rock and roll. But when your heart's been broken, there's that A. Need a song that's slow. There ain't nothing like a steel guitar to drown a memory. Spend your money, baby, play a song for me. Don't rock the jukebox, I want to hear some Jones, 'cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. Don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. play me a country song. Don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. Okay, so it kind of, I left out the George Jones part because on that last chorus it actually goes, don't rock the jukebox, I want to hear George Jones. That's the best part of it right there, and I missed it. But anyway, and then like I say, that last tag, don't goes to don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. And you can do a slide. Play that other G I was telling you about there. I was trying to keep the G consistent. But anyway, don't rock the jukebox. So hopefully that was understandable. Like I said, that strumming, you can kind of watch my hands there. It's a little hard to say it while I'm doing it. But anyway, don't rock the jukebox, hear George Jones, 'cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. Okay, so hopefully you got all that. I'm gonna give you here. Sorry, I got my hand right in the way there, didn't I? How about that? But anyway, I appreciate y'all tuning in to Fret More, and again, we're gonna have lots more videos out here. If you got any questions or comments or complaints, if you got complaints, leave them on some other guitar instructor's channel, because I don't want to hear them. But no, I'm kidding. I get them sometimes, and that's okay. That's okay. Leave them if you want to. If you got a comment, if you got a question about something, you got a request for a song, please let us know. And please just stay tuned to our channel. If you like what we're doing, give us a thumbs up, give us a big like, and give us subscribe to the channel and check us out frequently. Turn on your notifications. And we're going to try to get these out just as soon as we possibly can. So anyway, hope you're having a good evening, and we'll see y'all next time. Thanks.